Welcome guys to another video, and today we are obviously taking a look at Cololight's Triangle panels here. They did send this product out for me to check out and review, and I just wanted to share my experience with you guys. Let's go ahead and start out with what they send out. I received the main set plus additional lights, which they do sell as two separate packages. In the main box, you're going to get a few things like your instruction manual, your power adapter, Y-shaped connector and controller, an audio cable, 20 of the adhesive tapes, your 6 connecting plates, and of course your 6 light panels. Everything you need to get started for a total price of $134.99 for the main set of panels. Now in the extension 3-piece pack, you're gonna get your 3 panels, adhesive tapes, 3 connecting plates, and you get all of this for $57.99, which is not too bad, I think. Let me show you guys how to set these up. It's actually pretty simple, a lot more simple than I thought it would be. You're gonna plug in your power adapter into one of your triangles. The connecting plates will have an arrow. Think of this as where you want the power source to go. So always from the panel that is connected to the power directly into one without power. I hope that made sense. Just make sure you plug in your panel into a power source and use the connecting little plate. And then if it doesn't work one way, just switch it around and try it that way and it should work. So if you don't do this, your panel won't turn on like it did with me and you'll end up looking kind of goofy. So make sure you do exactly as I say. Next, attach the controller and hit the power button on and it should turn on as normal. And yeah, it looks pretty good. You can make connections on the ends of the panels or on the sides. So make sure you guys think up of a design of how you want the panels to look like before you start setting anything in place. So let me talk about the controller on the panels real quick. You can turn the panels on or off, change modes, change colors, and lastly a music button as well that you can sync up to music that you're listening to. But since you probably like me are gonna have these panels on the wall or not anywhere near your hands, there is an app that it comes with that you can control all these settings with, which is what I recommend getting. The top of the panel is smooth and has a soft coating on the top. This is to diffuse the light better, and so it's not as annoyingly bright as it could be. They're also super thin, so they don't really stick out too much on the surface that you're placing them. So I think that's pretty good, because if they stick out a little bit too much, I think that kind of looks bad on the wall. And to be honest, when I first set these up, I didn't really know how I wanted the panels to be set up, so I kind of just placed one and went from there. But I do think that it turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So one thing I wanted to note is that when I first looked at the product online, the panels looked a lot bigger than I thought they would. Obviously they give you the measurements, but just through pictures alone, they seem a lot bigger than they are. Once I received them though, opened them up, they're a lot smaller than I thought. So just kind of bear yourself, or maybe like check out the dimensions online. That way when you do get them, you know exactly how big they will be. Not saying that the pictures online are misleading or anything. I just didn't look at the measurements, so I wasn't really quite aware as to how big they are. Again, it's not that big of a deal. I did get 12 sent out in the mail, but for the design that I kind of had in place towards the finish, I feel like another 6 panels would have completed a really cool design, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting more in the future. All right, so let's go ahead and kick off a little montage of me setting these up. Took me about 20 minutes to set up. I used all the adhesive tapes that it came with. So when I placed them on the wall, I just made sure to hold them tight to the wall for a few seconds before moving on to the next one. Installation was super easy, straightforward. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. So for those that are home alone, I don't think you guys should have any issues setting these up at all. Once I was done, I had to check on my wall, and man, I was super impressed. And honestly, I had a little bit of a goofy smile when I was done. I've always wanted these type of panels on my walls. Call me a little basic, but they look so good. And once they were on my wall, I was honestly so impressed. They look so good. The lights look super bright, they're diffused perfectly, and the app that goes along with them helps set up the perfect look for your aesthetic. There's so many connecting points that the possibilities are endless when it comes to your creativity. Now that we've gone through the design of the panels, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the app. You can connect your lights via the app using Bluetooth. Here you can set it up with Alexa or your Google device. You can set up all your lighting modes like your Savasana effect, Christmas, and rainbow rainbow effect. There's a total of 11 modes here that you can pick from, but I personally prefer to stick to the static color. If you swipe to your left, it will take you to static colors. Here you can swipe up and it will toggle different colors. If you want to see all the colors you can pick from, just tap on these arrows and you'll get a pick from 14 stock colors. You can also create your own color if you tap on the bottom right corner. This allows you to pick the exact color you want, which is honestly my favorite feature. You can also change the brightness, and if you tap the eyeball here, the lights will turn down to value 15, which will dim your lights considerably to not hurt your eyes too much at night. To turn this effect off, just simply tap on the eye shield again and turn the brightness all the way up. Bottom is for your mic settings and the top is to turn the lights on and off. Lastly, if you swipe to the left once more, you can set up your own effect. See, I've honestly tried using this, but I just can't seem to get it to work. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but whenever I try to add another panel to edit, it doesn't work at all, so I can't really comment on this feature too much. I know this issue is fixable in an app update, so I'm not too worried, and it doesn't really take away from my overall positive experience with Cololight. So those are the lights, and that's the app. I do wish that the app had a little bit more functionality, more ways to customize it, more in stock effects. Kind of like if you guys have ever used Govee products, they have a ton of features for customization, which I really love. So I feel like the developers for Cololight could maybe take a look at their app, maybe get a few ideas, and then you guys can make your app really good. I think if Cololight did that with their app, it would add a lot of depth to their products. Even with that, if you're on the fence, don't be. I think this is a solid purchase and money well spent. I'm absolutely in love with the way my office feels after putting these up, and I feel like I probably won't ever go without them ever again. And I think that the value you get from these lights and the money that you spent is definitely well worth it. So if you guys have any questions, let me know down below, and if you guys want to check out more videos, tap on this one right here.